We're winding our way up the East Coast. Danny gave us a lead to a guy named Art. He inherited his family's house and shops.
This is a nice little
Cute
town.
little town, man. Seacliff.
It's right here.
Right here, right here.
Yep, got it.
Oh, that's him.
Hello.
Downstairs.
Yes, I am.
Hey,
How you
nice to
doing?
meet you. I'm Mike.
I'm Frank.
Nice to meet you guys.
It's
Yeah.
a sleepy little town, huh?
It's a great little town, yeah.
This main street has the feel of small town America, but we're only 30 miles outside of New York City. This is not what I expected.
There used to be a tailor shop here next door,
Yeah,
huh?
my great-grandmother's. Come on, I'll show it to you.
So, when was this closed?
1954.
Oh my gosh.
How come you guys haven't done anything since then?
My grandmother's brothers lived in this house, and they
Okay.
just kept it as a tribute to my great-grandmother. It's just like time stops. When my great-grandmother passed away, they just closed the doors. They just never wanted to deal with it. So they just left everything as it was.
There's a cash register.
Right.
There's a wrapping up the paper.
And the customers' clothes are still on the racks.
No kidding.
What's your plan for this space? What are you gonna do with it?
You know something? My great-uncle just passed away, and I really haven't thought too much about it. I would like to do something with it. I just think that my great-uncles felt that they were honoring the memory of my great-grandmother by leaving things as they were. With him gone, there's no reason to keep all these old things, and we'd like to eventually fix the house up and possibly move in or at least rent it.
So this was connected to the house, so whoever worked here would
Lived
have
in
been
the
the
house.
shopkeeper and they lived at the house. too.
Exactly.
And it's always been in your family.
It's been in my family since 1902.
So what's this?
That is my great-great-uncle, and he was a bootlegger during Prohibition.
Okay.
And that's where the family's financial stability came from, basically. He would make liquor in the basement of this house. I just know that all the brothers and the nephews, when they were young, would take the liquor out into Hempstead Harbor, meet the employees of the Gold Coast families, like, you know, the Woolworths and those,
Yeah.
and sell them the liquor in the middle of the harbor.
So this is a great family piece.
This is an excellent family piece.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cool. Is that the basement? Can we look in the
Yeah,
basement?
sure, absolutely.
All right, let's
It's
check
just-
that out. Oh. As soon as you get into a basement like this, all your senses come alive. Every nook and cranny, every crevice was an opportunity for somebody to stick something that they never wanted to see again. So when you're down in these places, that's where you look. Let's see what this is. What's this advertisement right here? Cloth, craft, serge suits. Okay, so this is gonna advertise a suit. Let's see if we can get it down here and open it. Open it up. Okay, so there's part of it. Check out the hand. The subject matter isn't that great, the colors aren't that bright, but what's cool about this piece is how clever it is. The bottom of the piece is a hanger, so the suit actually hangs on the sign. 30 bucks.
How about 35?
Yeah. All right, done. Art just told us that his great-great-uncle made illegal booze down in the basement during Prohibition, so I can't wait to see what's down there.
Ah, look at that.
Oh. Here, look at
Wow.
this. Grab it. See if the bottom's cracked out of it. So down there is the bottom cracked. I don't see if the top's around here.
My guess would be that the Crocs were for packaging bootleg liquor.
Is the bottom of that cracked?
Didn't
Turn
sound
that
like-
upside down. You looking at it, Frankie? Is that a spider web or is that a crack? Right there.
Spiderweb.
A lot of the utilitarian Crocs were mass-produced. What this one's got going for it is that it's a water cooler, it's got the spout, but the downside is it's missing the lid. How about 50 bucks?
Yeah, that'll work.
No lid.
That'll work.
You know, if I find the top, I'll give you more. The person I'm gonna sell this to that's gonna pay the most is the guy that has the lid.
So now we're gonna check out the space above the store.
Art's been given us full access to his family's old stores, which date back to the early 1900s.
So what is this building now then?
This building is now a wine store,
We've already picked the tailor shop, and now he's taking us next door.
and this is what's left of the stationery store.
Where I'm from, they call them 5 and dimes, but here on the East Coast, they call them stationery stores. They sold a little bit of everything from tobacco to toys.
This was a space that I've always been curious about because when I was a little kid, we were never allowed up here. So we didn't know if they had liquor up here, if they had dead bodies up here, you know. So after my uncle died, we were able to get in here for the first time.
Okay.
And we
So it looks
found-
like it's all new old stock stuff from the store downstairs.
Exactly.
You know, some people's 3 favorite words are I love you. My favorite 3 words are new old stock. This is new old stock. You don't find these too often. They're made in New York City. For us to get access to stuff like this that hasn't been touched, this is amazing. It's like a type of time travel. I've got a soldier set here, a bubble set, a hop over, and let's throw 1 Chinese checkers in there. About 15 bucks a piece. That'd be $300.
Okay, we'll do that.
Good deal.
That's incredible. The fact that these are never played with, they're still in the original wrapping. You got 13. How about even 3 bills?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, these are usually the hot sellers.
So you got a bunch of marks. These are like little gas station things. You
Yeah.
can ride your car in. Whoa. Some of them had pumps. You could fill your gasoline up, and it'd shoot down the end.
The Marx gas stations were incredible tin toys. I remember playing with them as a kid and running the cars down the little ramps.
Did they used to sell these, do you
Yes,
think?
they did.
Here you got another one. This one's a little smaller than the other one. But you know, these were really cool. They had great graphics to them, you know.
Sure.
These are like donator toys, you know. Somebody needs a piece, somebody needs
Sure.
a pump, because they're in so-so condition. I'd do 40 a piece.
Well, I really would like to just keep one.
Keep one?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
I'll probably keep that one.
So 40 a piece on these 2?
That should work.
Okay, I'll take these 2. They're just cool. I mean, you just don't see them that often. To the right person that wants to display their little cars and have a little thing like that, I think I can double my money.
Ooh, Frank, ooh. So I found 3 Halloween pieces over there. Are there any other boxes with Halloween in it? Because
No.
Halloween's hot.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. This one here is actually a later piece. If you read the sticker on the side, it says it's glow in the dark. They reproduce a lot of this stuff. Obviously, these are real. Halloween has always been collectible, and the stuff that's most collectible are the things that didn't survive. Like these papier-mâché pumpkins. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, it's all on translucent paper, so you can imagine how delicate these things were. Double-sided faces like this are more valuable than a single-sided face. The great thing these have going on about them is that they're real. It's sometimes difficult to tell the original from the reproduction, but if you look at the bottom of the pumpkin, the wear, the color, how bright it is, how shiny it is, I mean, it just takes years and years of buying these to really understand the differences. I think these in this condition, you know, that's a $150 piece.
Really?
Maybe 200 bucks. I'd do $250 on them. The way I'm figuring that is 100, 200, and then 50 on this one.
I was thinking like 275.
I'd do 275.
They've been sitting there for God knows how long. I was shocked at the value of those things. Wow, they had incredible value.
As I get hot
Yeah, no, I know.
and
me
as I
too.
get older, I got to do the math. I got to do
Me
the math
too,
in my
me
head.
too.
These are extremely rare. Now, they've gone down in price a little bit because they reproduce these, and they do an amazing job of it. But the originals still command decent money. Let's see here. You want to go through every box. You never know what you're going to find. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Football, inflated, ready for play. Look at the helmet. That's a leather helmet. Some of the boxes aren't in great condition, but the ones that are fascinating to me. So here's one that's in good shape. The box is in good shape. Here's one that's the ball's out of it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, these are great. These are leather footballs for kids, but they're in the original packaging and the graphics on the outside with the player. They're awesome. I'm thinking 200. You got 4 of them here.
I'm thinking maybe 250.
All right, let's do it. I'll do 250. Something this old that has survived this many years, it's a collectible, not just for someone that wants to collect kids' toys, but somebody that collects sports memorabilia. So awesome. Not a lot of stuff left up here, but what's left up here is,
Was good.
you know, it's got some legs underneath it.
Really good stuff, yeah.
I'll start loading some of the stuff off. I'll put these in here. Frankie, grab whatever you got.
I got you.
Just when you think places like this don't exist, one comes up.
I'll grab your pack.
All right, I got you. There wasn't one thing here that was big money, but this is the kind of pick that you dream about.
Art,
Mega.
it's been fun.
It's been real.